Please welcome the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Good evening, everyone. To our President Joe Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden, to Governor Newsom, Mayor Breed, Speaker Emerita Pelosi, and the many friends and leaders who are here. It is an honor on behalf of Doug and myself to welcome APEC to our home state of California. So the United States is a proud Pacific power, and the Indo-Pacific is critical to the security and prosperity of the American people. It is for that reason that President Joe Biden and I have strengthened our alliances and partnerships, our multilateral relationships in the region, all to promote a free and open Indo-Pacific. As Vice President, I have traveled to Indo-Pacific countries at least 4 times over the last few years. I have visited American sailors deployed to Japan and American soldiers at the Korean DMZ. I have worked with CEOs in Singapore and Tokyo to strengthen supply chains and witnessed the impressive activism of young leaders in Jakarta, Manila, and Hanoi. And I have spent time with many of the world leaders here today in bilateral meetings and multilateral summits, including at APEC, where I represented the United States in Bangkok last year. All of this has convinced me of the energy and opportunities of the Indo-Pacific, and I remain incredibly optimistic about our future as a region. As we shape that future together, I can think of no better place to convene than San Francisco. A city that looks out at the Pacific, and as many of you here know, it's good to be home. On that point, I was born just across the bay in Oakland. And my mother was a scientist at the University of California, Berkeley. And she had 2 goals in her life: to raise her 2 daughters and to end breast cancer. She was a breast cancer researcher. So at a very early age, I learned about the power of innovation, that it requires us to question the status quo and think boldly. Innovation is about our ability to see what can be, unburdened by what has been. The ability to not only imagine a better future, but to build it. And I've seen the power of innovation to lift communities, whether I was the District Attorney of San Francisco, Attorney General of California, a United States Senator, and now as Vice President of the United States. And as I represent, then, our nation around the world, I have seen how so many of the new ideas and technologies that started right here in the Bay Area have moved all of humanity forward. So we gather this week to continue our work together to improve the human condition. Under our President, Joe Biden, the United States will continue to lead on innovation, economic cooperation, and a shared vision for the future. Together, through APEC, we can grow our economies, unlock industries of the future, and ensure that all people prosper. I look forward to our productive meetings in the days ahead, and again, to all of our visitors, welcome to San Francisco. Thank you.